Well, that was a very powerful speech by Megan, but I'm gonna do my best to follow up with something that hopefully you all won't fall asleep to. But congratulations to class of 2023, and I'm very honored to be sharing this stage with all of you today. Up until coming to OSHA, the biggest secret that I always strive to keep was that I was a ballroom dancer. You know, imagine going to your first ballroom dance class. It's a group lesson, there's 7 people, and there's only one boy. Well, I was that one boy. And I remember at school, I get teased by friends who would see me in this low-cut shirt or heeled ballroom dance shoes. And of course, I was this little kid who just simply wanted to make friends, so that all didn't really sit well with me. Yet, at the same time, I really was captivated by this entirely new world of artistry that lay ahead of me. And as I danced more, I really grew to love it. Yet still, I wasn't sure in calling myself a ballroom dancer. So you can imagine that when I came to OSHA for, well, ballroom dancing, I was pretty nervous. I couldn't imagine what it would take for me to fully embrace my ballroom dancing self. Yeah, we're good. Well, first of all, unfortunately for me, I think my secret lasted a good 30 minutes at OSHA. We're in our first block, French 1 with Mademoiselle Bartlett, and of course, being OSHA, one of the first things that people will ask you is, what conservatory are you in? Great. And I remember being this really shy, new to high school little kid, I very silently mumbled, ballroom dance? And expecting to be met with confused faces by my new classmates or my new friends teasing me, I was instead greeted with smiles and people saying, wow, that's so cool. And for me at the time, that was totally different from what I experienced in the past and from what I was expecting. It wasn't just this feeling of being accepted. It was this feeling of finding a true home and community where I could really grow and thrive in. And from that moment on, I really never looked back. Now, throughout my time at OSHA, I can confidently say that I've really embraced my ballroom dancing identity. Whether I'm dancing with some of my closest friends in our conservatory, or dancing in a dinosaur costume for our end-of-year showcase. Shout out to Miss Johnson and Miss Cross if you're here. I've been able to interact with so many people, and it's just been such a joy to be able to learn and just dive deeper into ballroom dance with all of these amazing people. And that all wouldn't have been possible without the truly supportive and loving community that OSHA really is. I've always found that one of the greatest things about OSHA is that you can truly be whoever you want to be, and people will embrace you and they will support you. You can be a ballroom dancer. You can be a powerful slam poet, a prolific visual or digital artist, a talented musician playing professional level repertoire, a fiery chef making dishes whose names I can't even pronounce, and so much more. At OSHA, you really can be anyone who you want to be, and people will embrace you for it. It's impossible to describe the average OSHA student because we're all so different, each with our own passions, interests, and perspectives on life. Now, finding harmony in an incredibly diverse environment like OSHA can be difficult. You know, since everybody comes from so many backgrounds, so many walks of life, and we all have different passions, different things we want to do in the future, OSHA at times can feel like this very overwhelming jumble of hectic chaos. But I always have believed that that's a really true blessing in disguise. A philosophy that has always guided my life is that you can really learn from everyone around you. And I can truthfully say that at OSHA, I've learned from all of you. I've learned from that one student who I didn't even know, who returned my $20 bill that I accidentally dropped. I've learned from the countless people who are extremely dedicated to their craft, from musical theater, ballet, etc. I've learned from that one person who simply asked how my day was going as we rode up the elevator. And it was during class hours, I promise. I've learned from the people who will fight tooth and nail to stand up for what they believe in. At OSHA, I've really learned from all of you. Now, as I stand here reflecting on my high school experience, I've realized that it's difficult to pinpoint exactly how OSHA has changed me. Throughout OSHA, a lot of things have kind of remained the same. My overall personality, my ambitions, and unfortunately, my height. I was reciting the speech to someone, they were like, "You're a little too self-conscious about your height," but still 5'7", so not much I can do. But how OSHA has changed me, it's something that I can really feel. It's something that I know is ingrained within me, and I'm sure that all of you feel the same way. From every single interaction I've had with a fellow student, classmate, friend, teacher, staff, from every single day I spent trekking up those treacherous tower stairs, zipping around the annex blacktop, or simply enjoying my time on 10th Street, I've really learned from everyone, and I felt like I've grown so much just from being at OSHA and interacting with all of you. Now, as you all enter the next chapter in your lives, I hope you will hold on to that character, the personality, and the identity that you all have brought to OSHA and that OSHA has instilled within us. Internalizing all of the experiences, memories made, friendships made, what else? Insights, experiences, just anything that we've been able to gather throughout OSHA. If we all take that to heart, I truly believe that we'll be successful in whatever we want to. I want us all to embrace that OSHA identity within us, just like I was able to embrace my ballroom dancing identity. I truly believe in every single student in this room, and I'm so grateful to have spent the last 4 years of my life, the best part of my life, with all of you. Thank you for making OSHA the truly great community and identity that it really is. Thank you.